Okay, hello everybody. This is a bit of an impromptu. Actually, let me change this so that we can see everything. How does this? Okay, cool. Um, yeah, so I have not done this before, but I am in the middle of making a Gauss video. And I was like, let me see what it's like if I stream while I edit. So you guys are going to watch me go through my entire process of streaming and editing and all that good stuff. Yeah, so, yo, what up, everybody? Baz, Rando, how are you guys? Currently, I have to form my Gauss a little bit, though. So that is what you guys are going to watch me do. Never done an editing stream before. We'll have to see how the performance is when I'm like recording and doing all that stuff. But for right now, we are leveling up Gauss. Yo, what up, Nostalgia? Leveling up my Gauss right now. My day has been good. I just saw my favorite artists in concert last night. And that was awesome. I even got to meet one of them and speak to him for a moment. And yeah, that was crazy. I've been listening to them for like 2 years now. And yeah, man, the concert was awesome. I had a fantastic time. Who's back here? Because I know that I would get pissed off if I had to come find you. Yo, what up, Steinox? I've literally been playing Gauss for like an hour and a half. And holy hell. So fun. So fun. I was like, alright, what frame do I gotta make a video on? Because I was like, I don't know who to do. I've been having like some indecisiveness lately. And I was like, oh crap, I should do Gauss. That is what we are doing. This video should be good.
Nobody knows you're here.
Yeah, this is Adaro. I don't have a booster on right now, so this might take 2 runs. We'll see. I just didn't feel like buying a booster because I'm saving the plat that I currently have for the Fashion Frame contest winner at the end of this month. Which, if you didn't see my announcement in the Discord, everybody, please go and vote in the Fashion Frame channel, the contest channel specifically, because I want that to be a good competition. Why am I not gaining anything? Bizarre, don't care. Mag, no, this is Scouts. Why did you say that actually? I should do mag soon too. Yo, what up, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Join me today for an editing stream. I've never done one of these, so this could be terrible or it could be great. I'm gonna lean on the side of it being great because I am just absolutely so fantastic.
Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Alright. Rank 19, so double run. That's fine though. If I had a booster, probably be max ranked. I have Mag Prime, and I should make a video on her. I just like, I don't know. I have this really unique build too with her and the Cyanax and the Arcane Pistolier that gives you like ammo efficiency. You get a headshot kill with the Cyanax, and then you make a mag bubble, and you just spit into the bubble with the Cyanax, and it does stupid amounts of damage. But then there's also the fact that if you're playing mag and you're not using the Tenet Archiplasmor, why? So like, I don't know. We'll see. I did make a short on the Tenet Archiplasmor. I got you, camera. Yeah, nah, Latum is crazy. Latum could be the best weapon in the game, possibly. And yeah, Zephyr's fantastic for Latum crit builds. Super, super good. Alright, one more run of this, and then we'll be alright. You know, the one benefit about doing an editing stream like this is that I might actually get to, like, hey, what do you guys think of this? in like a video. So, you know, I guess this will be a little bit of a user contributed video, although it'll be a bit funny to do my whole editing and like speaking process and stuff like on stream. You guys are gonna hear me go and then Farm Exceltra 1% drop chance. See, I bought my Exceltra like months ago because screw that. I was also like much newer though, so I was like terrible at the game, and I was like, I don't know how to play Disruption efficiently. hey, Ange. Oh, we got some flickering.
None of the scanners have detected you.
I don't really understand how. I am running around with a huge bow, but sure.
Soldier, you have been
Soldier,
nominated.
you have been
Your
nominated.
glory awaits in our fortress.
You really do forget how slow this man. Well, not slow, I guess I should say. How
Stay focused.
much better leveling is when you have affinity boosters, man. Literally one run of this was doing it. And during Affinity Week, when I did this with a couple frames, it literally took like half a mission because, you know, you get that quadruple affinity. The chunky one. That guy didn't die instantly. Getting the 500% on the Exits units is huge.
You have broken their
Damn,
ranks and they are
still no max rank? God.
Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Affinity boosters really do be carrying. Who are a spark theme of a character named Kyaii. Interesting. I don't know if I've ever heard of that. Alright. One more of these. And then we will get it going. Yo, what up, Bongo? Yeah. This is going to be a bit of a different one. Once I finish leveling my Gauss up with some Formas, I'm going to transition back into editing mode. We'll see how that goes with like the recording footage and stuff. But what's nice about doing something like this is that as I'm speaking or whatever, you know, I get the benefit of chat telling me, do this, do that. Yo, what up, Natural? Hello. Alright, I literally should be only need to do this for like 1 second
There is a
and
large
be alright.
platoon of Grenier Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing.
Yeah, I'll be done with this one quick. No enemies appear. Alright then. Try to mock rush. Oh, that is a big group of them. Figure out the mic issues. Yeah, I didn't actually figure them out. I just, like, stopped really noticing them, as in they kind of just, like, went away. Honestly, can't tell you what it was. Like, literally couldn't. Wish I could. Wish I knew why. But, I'm gonna buy a pop filter. Once I start getting paid from YouTube, which will be at the end of this month, I shall buy a pop filter. I do not watch Mr. Warframe guy. For the song used for the Photon Strike augment. Never heard of it, but I will do my due diligence and
Stay
check it out for
focused.
you.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
What the hell is that? Oh, am I maxed? I am maxed. Phage build. I don't think I have the Phage. Phantasma older brother. Is the Phage a popular weapon? Pretty, because like Phantasma Prime is one of my like most used because it's just that good. All right, everybody. So here's what we are currently cooking with. I was I mean, weapons aren't important. I was just doing like a meme Skiajati because Gauss is super good for melee builds. Here is what we are looking at. Although I'm considering on whether or not... Actually, here. So, phage and synapse, whatever. So, prime flow just means that we can run that. For a melee build, you could use strike, but I was thinking that if we're not going, like, melee, I actually don't really know what I'd want to use here. Yo, what up, Julian? I'm just a part of a clan, and I don't feel like starting one because I don't want to do all that research shit. What MR do you need for Kuva weapons? You don't need an MR for them. It says that there's an MR required for them, but that's only for trading. Can figure that out after. But people who build negative range on Gauss cringe, so we are not doing that. It's also a zero helmet build because Gauss is just like that good. I don't think like, I mean, Rolling Guard's there for status cleanse, even though Man's barely, like, literally takes 0 damage from this. And then I guess I could build, I don't really know if I need to build much strength, though, if I want to run something like Multi-Augmented for plus 60, because if I ran a plus 60, that would get me to around, I mean, it just boosts the damage of everything. I guess I'd just want more duration instead. So we'll see about running something like that, but then for duration, what's left is these, and then, yeah, I mean, Gauss is a pretty easy frame to build, because like natural talent used to be something that was good, but now that Redline gives casting speed, a newbie can pull a 60% Kuvakarak. Yeah, I mean, you need to complete the War Within to unlock the Kuvaliches, so you, like, and you also need to have a Railjack, so it's not like you can just do them immediately, but there isn't an MR requirement. You can just do them. Yeah, I'm struggling to think of other things I'd want to put here. I mean, maybe I could go, like, for just crowd... For, like, crowd control purposes, we could throw Overextended in here. And then with Overextended in, could drop... Yo, what up, Joey? Could drop that for 235. That gives me an extra... I go from... Yeah, I mean, 28's pretty good. And then I could run another strength thing here. Because I'm sitting at 100, and then if I ran something like Umbral Intensify, or... I took that out and then I threw in this. I'm 1 point short. Nah, it's cheaper. I don't want to have to go form this shit again. What's this put you at? 22 meters? And I mean, you do kind of spam this a lot. Is my video still reliable? Yes, that is still a good video. I've been considering doing another look at the Fedmore, but it's not something that I'll do soon, since if you like look at my channel recently, I've done a lot of like looks again at older frames or older videos that I've done, so trying to like get back into doing like things that I haven't covered before. But the Fedmore video is one of my most viewed videos, so it is a good video. It is a good video. Yeah, I honestly don't even really see anything else that I could throw on here other than just range and strength. Yo, what up? Goblin, hello, 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 everybody. And then I want to throw Stretch over there for maximization purposes, and also because I'd like to throw something in the Aura slot, or the Exil slot, preferably Rush, because meme doesn't need prime sure-footed because kinetic plating. So we'll see. I always love bow builds. What bow do I recommend? I mean, if you count the Kuva Brahma as a bow, it's super good. It's not really a bow though. Nadaruk is also a fantastic bow if you even count it as a bow. The Proboscis Cernos is also a fantastic bow that is not really functioning like a bow. You could go with like the Paris Prime. That's like a good traditional style bow. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna have to form this one more time. Actually, who would I want to do it here? Constitution. Another Naramon polarity. What did I think of the Duviri gameplay? I've seen the stuff, and it looks very, very exciting to me. So, like, I'm ready for it. And what's great about when Duviri comes out is when Duviri comes out, I'll have a lot more free time because I won't be doing theater anymore. But besides that, that's going to be like a stressful first 2 weeks where I'm going to be like putting out lots of stuff. Want a vault carry? What do you mean?
There's a large platoon of Grenier Marines stationed here.
I'm just leveling
Leave no one
here.
standing.
Because this is the fastest way to do it. Do I have the wrong Brahma build on? Pretty sure I do. I don't think it's silenced.
You're still in the
I know, right? The
No
stalker shit is
protection from enemy
crazy.
sensors.
Yeah, it's not silenced. Rip. I idiot. Infinite ammo weapons I recommend. The Fulman is great. The Nadaruk is great. Any kit gun with the Pax charge is great. Yeah, it's called the Kuva Brahma. So it's a bow that shoots out a huge like pellet of explosives. It's not really a bow. Like it's literally not. It doesn't even really play like a bow. Oh, I did have it on this. I guess I just suck. Do I have the pause? I'm confused. I have the augment. Oh well, whatever, chat. I'm just bad. Bubonic is a great one. I don't really find like infinite ammo weapons to be like meta though, because like ammo's not hard to come by as long as you just use an ammo mutation, and then if you really need to, just use carrier. Even on Gauss with the Exceltra and like 200% fire rate, it's not that bad.
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing.
Ballistics and archaic weapons, crude and
The fastest way to level frames is to subsume silence on them with a Brahma and just do this. Preferably with an affinity booster, because an affinity booster obviously doubles the gains you get. But this is just incredibly fast in general. Protea, my waifu. Yeah, Protea is one of my favorite frames gameplay-wise because you can play her like really involved with like heat hair priming and all that stuff, or you can literally just sit in a corner and spam for turrets. So she's a great one. Although this, I mean, from the time that I've had with Gauss in the past couple hours, just crazy. Faster than Hydron? This shit's much faster than Hydron. With an affinity booster, you can do this in about 3 minutes and get a max level frame. Better than ESO too.
Going. Nobody knows you're here.
The sleep one augment works really well for melees. It's just a little slow, for my personal taste.
Subject found. Significant trauma. Removing to Galleon to assess Kuvalich via.
So yeah, this is the leveling meta. I should honestly make a video on
There's
this.
a heavy unit approaching.
Yeah, you do need an augment. So you get the augment. The augment allows you to keep your stealth multiplier as you kill enemies, like the affinity one. I don't know why I'm not getting it now. I was literally just doing this and it was working fine, and the enemies weren't getting like detecting me. So I don't know if I'm missing something right now. I very well could be because I'm bad. Yeah, like these enemies shouldn't be alerted. I don't
The
know
enemy
why
is
they were.
broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
This is the Daro on Sedna. With an affinity booster, you can level your frame up entirely in a single run of this. It's hilarious. I also didn't have my boost that entire time for whatever reason. I don't know why. But yeah, you need the Savage Silence augment and then just build for duration and no range. And yeah, it's really fast. Chat, you know, before I load into this next one, you know, when I was like, alright, I'm gonna do Gauss, I was like, let me fashion my Gauss a little bit. And, so I was looking at it, and I like the colors I have now, black, gold, and the purple, and then, like, the red, purplish light looks great. But, holy hell. This skin This skin is so heat, bro. This skin is so fire. I honestly like might buy it. Leveling weapons in ESO is really easy with Vauban. That's what I do. Max range Vauban with a Terrify and like max efficiency. And then I just Terrify, pull him in with Vortex, and then just shoot him. Hate Savage Silence method. It's probably a skilly shoot. The 500 stealth thing is really easy to keep up. I don't know why I wasn't keeping it up there. Honestly, that was a little bit odd. Normally, I don't have any problems, too, with keeping it up. Maybe I'm just bad. Could be just a skill issue. Yeah, like those guys. I don't know why they got alerted. I'm running the right build. Ugh. Such a, yeah, I honestly want the skin so bad. Seriously, I'm contemplating buying it. I don't know why I'm not getting my multiplier right now. I really should be. Wish you didn't have to subsume off the first ability for maximum efficiency so I could just sprint around this super quick. Like, some of these enemies be alerted. I don't understand that. That chick just didn't die at one shot. What should you get from Barrow? I apologize that I didn't make a Barrow video yesterday. I literally couldn't. I wasn't even in the state. I wanted to, but I was like, I literally don't have time. Oh, is there a way to... Oh, I really appreciate it. But, no, it's a 10 gen skin. But thank you, I appreciate that. But even, yeah, seriously. The skin is just so clean. Gauss Prime after Hildren. It's gonna be Wisp Prime after Hildren. For TennoCon, it's 100% gonna be Wisp Prime, and DE will make money like they've never made money before.
Successful mission. Find extraction.
With that, so yeah. But I appreciate it, Drop. Thank you for offering. But you cannot gift 10 gen skins, I don't think. Oh, I mean, if you donated, I would. If you are completely okay with it, I would really, really appreciate that. But that is totally up to you. Oh yeah, I just have a key equipped because it's easy for shield gating. It's actually left on from when I was playing Equinox earlier. And also the key just because Gauss gets increased shield recharge and delay, or decreased shield, or whatever. Decreased shield delay, increased shield recharge. It's good to just reset the shield gate real easily. And also, his abilities are pretty expensive, so I can just spam, like, a couple of thermal sundercasts to reset my shield gate pretty quickly. Yeah, 50 energy, so I actually, with a key, 105 shield, plans for 10k getting, yeah, we were getting very close. I don't know what we'll do for 10k. I need to figure it out. Actually, I'll let you guys into my plans. Don't go telling on me. I'm not using a Riven. I'm thinking I'm gonna launch some merch for 10k. So I'll do a giveaway for every video that I put out from like 9,000 to 10,000. I'm going to like promote some merch in the beginning of the video. It'll literally just be a comment on this video. I'm going to choose 3 random people. And, you know, I'm not a fucking whack-ass scammer, so I'm actually going to do it. And it'll just be, like, a sweatshirt with, like, my logo, or, like, a t-shirt with my logo. I don't know if that's, like, my logo is something that people would wear, but it's something I've been thinking of doing for 10k. And it'll be totally free. But then, after that, I'll also open up an actual merch shop where you can buy stuff if you'd like to. I think that'd be cool. Yo, what up, Deus? Yeah, like those guys, I don't know why they got alerted. Normally that doesn't happen. Whatever. But yeah, otherwise, I don't really know if I have many plans for 10K. I still need to grasp the fact that I'm going to hit 10K in the first place. That is such a mind-blowing milestone, chat. Y'all don't even know.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
These enemies should not be alerted. I don't know what's going on. Whatever. We're about to finish this up anyways, and I can get back to making the video. Well, if I one-shot the Xmas like I just did right there, it doesn't, like, matter. I mean, that was just me blundering right there with that. And not having my kinetic plating up. I'm good, man. How are you? This room is so great for this because there's just so many enemies to just kill. Hit it.
Another successful mission. Find
Near.
extraction.
Me. What frame is my favorite overall? Conceptually, it's Equinox. Equinox will always be my... Alright, what is the strongest build you have ever seen? It'll be my Terrify Equinox build. Hands down. It's also just my favorite frame. Gameplay-wise, I really enjoy Protea and Zaku. And then my other favorites would be Baruch, Mesa, Gauss. I do not have a Nidus video. What's this? Oh, Jesus. Someone bought me an Argon crystal. Alright. Okay. Thank you. Sorry, I just completely blanked. Titoni Bay. Did I just butcher your name? Might have just butchered your name. I will... Yeah, people ask you what you're using. That Equinox build is the most OP thing I have ever created on this channel. It'd be the... like, straight up. Alright. Argon crystal. Where am I gonna put this? This looks oddly phallic. It's gonna disappear in a day. That's crazy. I don't... How large can I make it? Okay, there we go. And then, how do I, like, twist it? Rotate. Oh, but I want to see the whole thing. I will keep this on my table as a token of appreciation. Is it floating? It's floating, chat. That looks a little bit better. As a token of my appreciation, this will stay here for the rest of eternity. Alright. Back to the Gauss. I hate this bug. I just pointed at the screen like you guys, like I had a camera, but the bug that does this, so annoying. We use Phantasma. Phantasma, oh god, that looks so sick. A citrine. Looks oddly phallic, followed by how big can I be? Nobody clip that. Nobody clip that, alright? Okay, let's go hop into the simulacrum. Probably just for me to leave it right after because I remember I need to go record some more stuff. See, I'm gonna make sure. We're gonna throw together this Gauss build right now. We're starting from scratch, baby. Alright, chat, put together a Gauss build. And by that I mean, not starting from scratch, gonna use corrosive projection. That's an armor strip. Prime flow, just this. We don't need to run energize or anything else because kinetic plating gives us energy conversion here. Now, I do want some range so I can CC with Mach Rush and Thermal Sunder. So I'm actually debating if running this and then running Augmented which the simulacrum should have infinite enemy levels. That's what it should be. I don't know why it isn't. Because this brings me from 22 and 7 to 28. So is the extra 6 meters worth this? We shall see, because the difference between 190 is 7.6 and 22, or 21 and 7. So is it actually worth it to run this? To run that and augment it and not just start out with this full strength? I don't think so. So we'll probably actually just run with this, because that's just too small of a jump to justify. And then, like, we're here, and... oh, yeah, Convectrix. I gotta make a Convectrix video for, like, Steel Path, what is that game mode called? Disruption. Yo, what up, Paxton? How you doing, bro? It is 6 meters in an AoE. That is true. That is true. Damn, I don't even really know what to put on. I almost said Zaku. Like, what could even go here? I guess that, like, okay, so we want more duration, because duration is nice. Does this puts us at 54 seconds. And then 54 to 62. So 8 seconds for an ability slot. But running this actually makes it so that I can shield gate with a single cast of this. Zenistar build when. Like seeing the big buffs. And I can't... I mean, is running... So if I were to run a strength mod here, I don't want to diminish duration. So if I ran Umbral Intensify, like, it does buff the damage. And then in my Exilus rush, because memes, disruption on Steel Path, it's not that bad, but like, now for a melee focused build, because Gauss is great for melee, you'd want to run Strike and Fury. I honestly can't, like, what does... Okay, I'm gonna pull up the good old Gauss Warframe. Oh, the buffs on Redline. So the buffs on Redline scale with duration. So right now, they don't scale with strength, actually. So if I drop this, they are still the same. I'm not sure if you just, like, misspoke, but then if I throw Narrow-Minded in here to put us at 306, they go massively up. Just so you know. Alright, anyways, what I wanted to do was get this up here. So, just Gauss. What does... If I were to hit 200% strength as a baseline... It starts off 40% DR. And besides that, I guess it just buffs Thermal Sunder and Redline. But, like... I honestly can't really think of anything else to put here, chat. Yeah, it's duration that scales off this, not strength. I know. But, range is also super important. People who go negative range with Gauss are absolute idiots. And it makes me angry. Energize could make energy a little more comfy, so we'll see. And then besides that, I honestly can't think of anything else to even, like, really put here. I might even just say this is an open slot. Yeah. I mean, more strength is more strength. So if we're going for, like, a funny meme build... Does this increase... It does increase reload speed. Yo, what up, man? How you doing? So, we'll go grab some gameplay of this. Oh, here's the difficulty. When I am recording, like... So I do all my voiceovers in Premiere. And so there's no audio from my mic in those. I mute my mic during those. So this might be, We'll see, actually. So let's see where this is currently at right now. You guys get to see a bit of my editing process. So yeah, drop this to a 4th. Literally anything. Kill high level enemies with one also ability. Understand that
Sure.
my Premiere runs like absolute garbage, by the way. Like it actually runs like trash. Damage and get energy for doing so? Sure. Turn the Trumna into the funniest weapon ever? Sure. And he can also run on water because why not? Jokes aside though, let's get to explaining Gauss's abilities because goddamn, there is a lot to go over here. All of Gauss's abilities scale off of one thing, and that is his passive, his electrokinetic battery. Alright, cool. So, I think I might actually just throw some gameplay do I want to just throw some melee? I think I should record some more. So, I'll probably record some more for this, and then here's the difficulty with... I don't want to record my mic, but I want to be able to talk to you guys while I'm playing. How do I want to do that? I don't even know if that's possible because I'm streaming and recording through OBS. Premiere Pro never opened because of an error code. Huh. Anybody know how I could, like, record without getting my mic, but also having my mic? Hey, thanks, Celestial. I appreciate it, man. Hopefully this Gauss video does well, because Gauss is super, super popular and really, really good. Honestly, might just... Yeah, I might as well just have the audio be super quiet for this anyways. I'll just make it quiet so nobody can hear it, because I don't want to just, like, do this and then not speak for 5 minutes or, like, however long I'm going to be in here, because that would be boring to watch.
These are worthy foes. Underestimate them.
Can I... Oh, I'm on Nairu. I don't even have my Magnetic Flare
They have
unlocked.
just shut down all systems. I'm sending life support capsules your way.
Think. Kill some of these guys. Can I get some energy so I can get my red line up? Because I actually need the damage protection. Please, game. Let me start recording real quick. Okay, here we go. How would one go about donating? Look, man, just to preface, like, only donate if you really, really can. And, it is feasible for you, like, monetarily. But, I appreciate, you considering it. Yeah, you can do it through YouTube. I'm not exactly sure on the process of it because I can't say I've ever tried to donate to myself. So, yeah, it might be, might just be under the stream. I know people have done it before.
Tenno, prepare for life support.
Alright, that should be enough. I don't feel like doing the rest of this. Yeah, sorry, I just wasn't talking there so I could actually use the ending as some gameplay. I do have a Patreon. It's just kyaii. I should actually change the description of my lives to something that's not a joke to my Discord link and my Patreon and my IGN, so I don't need to keep linking it. But, yeah, you could super chat as well. That's another option if you would like to. Yeah. The $sign. Mission failed. Oh, no. Y'all know what's crazy? My stats are so funny. Missions quit. 788. Because I do what I just did so much when testing things. I go in for 2 minutes, see if it works. Like if it just works in general, you know what I mean? Okay, so with that, I'm now going to grab some of this footage off screen. And I'll import it in here. Alright. Where do I... Okay, so we will now. If I open up, I do write sort of a script for my other videos. All right, so Gauss's battery determines or scales all of his other abilities based on his battery level. The higher your battery, the more potent your abilities will be. Alright, let me just record that real quick because I do think that that's not terrible dialogue. Best focus school for a starter? It is 100% Zeneric because it fixes energy problems. It is 100% Zeneric. 12 quits. I have 766 because I quit and test things all the time. Alright. Recording time. That is his passive, his electrokinetic battery. Oh. Oh shit. Just totally jump scared myself with my own dialogue. Yeah, it might be, I'm gonna need to just mute this outright, I think. Whatever. I need to figure out how to stream and do
That
this
is
at the
his
same time.
passive, his electrokinetic battery.
Gauss's battery scales all of his other abilities based on its battery level. The higher your battery, the more potent your abilities will be. Little... That's such a funny thing to do. When is this vid coming out? Tonight. I want to finish this tonight. Gauss's battery scales all of his other abilities based on its battery level. The higher your battery, and then the high will come here. That's the wrong thing. This. I just want to do a slight zoom on the battery. It goes 370. Oh, Jesus. I accidentally set the scale really, really low. How's that look? Is based on its battery level. The higher your battery, the more potent your ability. Mink, mink. Mink, 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 mink. Mink, mink. All of his other abilities based on its battery level. The higher your battery, the more potent your abilities will be. Cool. I'll take that. I have not made a Wisp video. Hey, what up, Damien? Wisp is super good. Sorry if I'm not like reading chat as much. I only have 2 monitors and I cannot keep everything open while being able to read everything. I so sincerely apologize. All right. So now I'm gonna want to hop into the sim and go over Mock Rush. Explain that. I'm probably gonna do like a go over the ability itself, and then when I get to kinetic plating, explain what it does with Mock Rush, and then when I get to Thermal Sunder, I'll explain like what it does, and then, you know, and how they synergize with the battery. Gauss has so many things going on with his battery that it's like legitimately difficult to go over everything. But that's what the wiki is for, which is what we're going to do. So, oh hey, thank you, Celestial. Everybody, chat. Can we get a W Celestial in chat? Can we do that, chat? W Celestial rolling in the chat because hit us with the $10 donation, an absolute fucking G. Give this man some hype. Or girl. Get this girl or guy some hype. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. Alright, so... yeah, the sprinting is so funny. You're just so fast. I don't even have Praetos on. Wait, real quick. What happens if I go on to Praetos? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo, that is so funny looking. Wow. That's crazy. The freaking FOV swap looks so funny. Alright. I'm actually gonna probably not have the Praetos or Rush equipped when showing this, because it's a little bit jarring for just how fast you go for like a video. And I'm also gonna have to unequip my companion. Okay, so... Alright, let's capture this. Gonna mute real quick. Alright, I was unmuted. I'm kind of an idiot. Anybody know how I could possibly set up, like, the stream, and you guys can hear my mic and stream, but, like, my recordings can't unless I record with something else? Because it'd be annoying if I have to do all that stuff, because, you know, now I'm gonna pull this footage in here, and... okay, so... Alright. And then let me reopen my script. Okay. Walk Rush, Gauss's first ability has multiple functions. Starting off with the very obvious one. I'll just make you run ridiculously fast. Tapping the ability key will have Gauss do a short dash while holding the ability key will have him continuously sprint until there is another action input. How does that sound? What if I just mute the clip? I would want to, like, I want the audio from these, though. Like, this gameplay has no audio behind it, and, like, I'm gonna throw some music in there. But, oh, shit, I need to move that over just the slightest. I'm gonna take it down a little bit, too. Framing. Okay, oh, wait, I just fucked with all of that. There we go. If I could rework any frame, I would like to rework... Oh shit, what is it doing? Pulling your abilities. Why is it doing that? That's odd. Abilities will be... 1, 2, 3, 4. Wink, wink. Abilities will be. Potent your abilities will be. Okay. If I could rework any frame, I would probably want to rework... I actually don't know. Like, Hydroid would be a good one. Hydroid would probably be everybody's answer, though. You know what I mean? The new war quest, you just finished it? Nice. Do the Angels of the Zeraman stuff, and then get the Incarnate weapons. The Incarnate weapons are absolutely dope. But yeah, do the Zeraman quest. The Zeraman quest and getting all the Incarnate stuff would probably take you until April, which is when Duviri Paradox drops, and that'll be absolutely massive. Hydroid and Frost. Frost doesn't need one nearly as bad as Hydroid, but he could use one just in general. Hydroid needs one to be playable, though. Frost you can actually play right now. But, alright. Alright, let me hit this record.
Higher your battery, the more potent your abilities will be.
Mach Rush, Gauss's first ability, has multiple functions, starting off with the very obvious one of it making you run ridiculously fast. Tapping the ability key will have Gauss do a short dash forward, while holding the ability key will have him continuously sprint until
Forward will hold.
How many times that
Tapping
happened?
the ability key will have Gauss do a short dash forward.
While holding the key will have him continuously sprint until there is another action input like rolling or dodging. Those are the same thing. Rolling or jumping.
Tapping the ability key will have Gauss do a short dash forward.
While holding down the key will have him continuously sprint until there is another action input like rolling or jumping. Okay. The Equinox one? No, it doesn't. You just need to use Matter Eye for it to work. And still be like maximum efficiency. Yes, share it in the Discord. Of course, bro. I would love to see it. Alright.
Your abilities will be. Mach Rush, Gauss's first ability, has multiple functions.
And then now we'll do my token ability cutout transitions. So I'm going to start here and then I might have to scale it up a little bit, but I'm just going to throw a crop. And then right here I'm going to just take them all a little forward. And I want them to just frame this out. I'll adjust it in a second. Make it not as tight. Okay, and then position is also going to scale. Next keyframe, please. That should be good. Okay, so now what did I just say? Marker Scout's first ability is multifunction, so after a very obvious one. I'd like to go into like Fortuna to get this clip. I mean, yeah, I might as well. We'll make this video look good, everybody. We will make this video look good. I know Gauss is a frame that like literally everybody loves, and he's a frame that does well on YouTube too. A lot of Gauss videos go off. That's funny. Alright, sorry. Just one of my friends texted me something. Alright, gonna grab this real quick. Whoa, what the fuck? Just alt tabbed. That was odd. Gauss heads. That's crazy. Alright. Cool, that is literally all we came here for. Dude, sorry, Poggle, but that core build got nerfed, the parasitic armor one. They removed the interaction between parasitic armor and the auger set, unfortunately. Very annoyingly. It no longer works. I use Shooting Gallery on my Korra, although I want to get a Varuna to subsume, because Lycat's Hunt works really well for that. Gauss's Jesus 2.0. I was really considering making a reference to that.
Maybe I'll go back and change it. Who knows?
Alright. Nope, not Teshin. Nobody cares. Okay. As you can see, it is such a long and grueling editing process. Poor me. This is why I haven't been like posting so much lately though. Shit takes a while.
Mach Rush, Gauss's first ability, has multiple functions.
Right.
Starting off...
Nope. That crop actually needs to be just straight up instant. I don't know why I have these.
Functions.
Oh wait, no, it actually, okay, so you know what I'll do to remedy that? I will actually just cut this into two. And I can actually just get rid of all these keyframes. No need to have it transition if it's just going to transition into this. Alright, if it wants to actually zoom in so I can adjust them. Wait, no, I do want those values though.
Starting off with the very...
And then we can throw that up here. And I can put this here.
Starting off.
Please take the audio too. Not that. I was confused. Okay. Sync up, please.
Starting off with the very obvious one of it making you run...
What happened to the audio? Oh, I cut the wrong one. Oh, editing chat. Alright. Now it should be fine.
Starting off with the...
I actually should have this start moving a little bit beforehand. Not too early though, and I should make the... that looks fine.
Starting off with the very
Okay, and then this crop can be on the left, it can be 57. On the right, it can be 21.5, and the bottom and top look good. Okay. Alright. Sorry, haven't opened chat in a minute. Quality over quantity. Yep. Okay, so how does this look?
Ability has multiple functions. Starting off with the very obvious one of it making you run ridiculously fast. Tapping the...
Okay.
Fast.
Cut it. Thank you. Yeah, Grendel and Gauss friendship is so wholesome. Alright, 1 second. Alright, just grab those. Get my recordings open. Throw this in.
Fast. Tapping the ability...
What is that? Why is there a black cut? Oh, they're not. There we go.
Tapping the ability key will have...
And then I want to make that audio a little bit quieter, so throw a -5 on it.
Tapping the ability key will have Gauss do a short dash forward while...
And then this next one.
holding down the key. Short dash forward. While holding down the key will have him continuously sprint until there is another action input like rolling or jumping.
Okay. Actually, nope. I don't know what I'm doing. Not used to editing on stream. I feel like I'm being judged. And then I think I'm gonna need another one of this. So, no, I don't actually want that. I'm just gonna cut it here where it's already there. Copy that, and then I'll just rejoin these. How does that look?
Put like rolling or jumping.
Oh yeah, literally just like looks like it just starts it again. That's funny. All right. Suddenly speaks Warframe. Okay, so next up, speaking of interaction,
sprint until there is another action input,
and then I also need to lower the audio gain on this,
like rolling or jumping.
All right. Let's open the wiki so that I can read about what else this ability does, because holy hell. Okay. Okay, so we'll charge the battery by 10%. And then it will also knock down enemies, and every enemy knockdown gives you 1%. Crashing into an object creates an explosion. Okay, so I'm just going to copy that onto my script real quick, actually. Here, you guys can read this instead of that. All right. Every dash will add 10% to the battery level. And if you run near enemies, they will be knocked down, and you gain 1% battery charge per enemy affected. If you hit a solid object, you will create an explosion that deals impact damage to nearby enemies. Alright, let's hit that in the little record.
Until there is another action input like rolling or jumping. Every dash will add 10% to the battery level, and if you... Kind of just melded both those sentences there. Until there is another action input like rolling or jumping. Every dash will add 10% to your battery level, and if you run near enemies, they will also be knocked down, and you gain an additional knocked down, and you...
Can I take any of this? No, I'm just gonna hit it again. I do this a lot, chat. I'm awfully perfectionist about making these videos, and it's not good.
Until there is another action input like rolling or jumping.
I actually don't like how that sounds at the end there. It's a little too short.
Like rolling or jumping.
There we go.
So there is another action input like rolling or jumping. Every dash will add 10% to your battery level, and if you run nearby enemies, they will be knocked down, and you gain an additional 1% battery charge per enemy affected. If you hit a solid object, you will create an explosion that deals impact damage to all nearby enemies. Did I stutter right there? You will create an explosion that deals impact damage to all nearby...
Yeah, I did.
An additional 1% battery charge per enemy affected. If you hit a solid object, you will create an explosion that deals impact damage to all nearby enemies. Ugh. Cut this. Alright, thank you. For enemy affected. If you hit a solid object, you will create an explosion that deals impact damage to all nearby enemies. Okay, cool. All right, so jumping. Every dash jumping. True. I should do that. Yeah, that is smart. I should do that. Jumping. Every dash will add 10% to your battery level, and if you run nearby enemies, they will be knocked down and you gain an additional... Alright, how do I reset that? Wait, I'm confusing myself. Is it just the, it's just the taps that add it, right? Alright, thanks man, I appreciate it. Alright, I'm just gonna throw some footage in of me just running there because I'm not gonna be super precise on what that is anyways. Like, who cares? Alright, that's gonna work. That is going to have to do it. Jumping. Every dash will add 10% to your battery level, and if you run nearby enemies... Okay. And if you run level, and if you... Alright, let's get some enemies in here to demonstrate. That guy got launched, Jesus. We'll throw 20 up, and then I'm just gonna crash into a wall. And if you run nearby enemies, they will be knocked down and you gain an additional 1% battery charge per enemy affected. If you hit a solid object, you will create an explosion that deals impact damage to all nearby enemies. Oops, I was muted. Sorry. Um. Alright, I'm just gonna grab the footage of this right now. So, 1 second. Alright, so now that I have that on my script, his second ability, kinetic plating, is his survivability. Ability. No, I'm not gonna say that. That's weird. Is where his survivability comes from. By being able to kill everything instantly. Plating grants him with up to 100% damage reduction, which is incredibly strong, as I am guessing you understand that means you take 0% damage. This DR scales off of battery level, which can be generated in a couple of other ways besides Mock Rush. Alright, that sounds pretty good to me. Gauss having reverse FOV. Never heard of that. I didn't record this. Explosion that deals impact damage to all nearby enemies. His second ability, kinetic plating, is where his survivability comes from. Besides from being able to kill almost... Wait, oh. I totally forgot how to frame a sentence right there. Explosion deals impact damage to all nearby enemies. His second ability, kinetic plating, is where his survivability comes from, besides from being able to kill almost everything around him instantly. Kinetic plating grants him with up to 100% damage reduction, which is incredibly strong, and as I am guessing you can understand, God damn. Instantly. Everything around him instantly. Jesus, the fucking... What's going on? Do I need to lower this? Explosion that deals impact damage to all nearby enemies. His second ability, kinetic plating, is where his survivability comes from, besides from being able to kill almost everything around him instantly, that is. Kinetic plating grants him with up to 100% damage reduction, which is incredibly strong, as I am guessing you can understand that means you will take 0 damage whenever something shoots you. This DR does scale off of battery level though, which can be generated in a couple of other ways besides Mock Rush. Comes from, besides from being able to kill almost everything around him. I don't like how long there is a cut between there. Survivability comes from, besides from being able to kill almost everything around him instantly, that is. Kinetic plating. They're really quiet. I don't know why it sounds so quiet to me. Grants him with up to 100% damage. Nah, that sounds fine. I just have my audio really low right now. Upside down FOV. Gotcha. His to all nearby enemies. Okay. His second ability, kinetic plating, is where his survivability comes from, besides from being able to kill almost everything around him instantly, that is. Kinetic plating grants him with up to 100% damage reduction, which is incredibly strong, as I am guessing you can understand that means you will take 0 damage. Then I can throw this gameplay. Kinetic plating grants him with... Nope, I need to cut it. Kinetic plating grants him with up to 100% damage. I can plus 3 this. Introduction, which is incredibly strong, as I'm guessing you can understand that that means you will take 0 damage whenever something shoots you. This DR does scale off of battery level though, which can be generated in a couple of other ways besides Mach Rush. Alright. Gauss, you don't want to build max duration on Gauss, because max duration Gauss means you run narrow-minded and you lose range, and negative range Gauss builds are stupid. I don't know why people do them. They're not good. They completely neuter his first and third abilities' potency, which is something you don't want to do, because they're incredibly, incredibly good. Yeah, even Mach Rush is a CC tool. The fact that 7 meters around me, I can just, or if I crash into something 17 meters around me, just all knocked down. Normal Felix deals more damage than in its incarnate form. Yeah, the normal Felix has more damage than the incarnate for whatever reason. Honestly, cannot tell you why. Doesn't make any sense. I don't know why it's like that. Max duration gives more stats for the 4th, though. I mean, yeah, duration gives more stats for the 4th, but, like, do you really need that? If we were to drop... Well, yeah, you hit 2... Well, yeah, for memeing, but... What's the difference between another 155 and 272? Like, you do that, and then you lose 2 really good abilities. And I, like, really, really good abilities. Energized munitions is very fun. I'll give you that. That's one of the options that I wanted to show, because energized munitions with that with like the Tsar or something. Oof. Very, very good. Yep, the Ogress. That's crazy. Yeah, more duration does mean longer time for it to get to max. Alright, so if I... What's happening? What is...